Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Liz, and welcome back to Terraria Journey Mode. In the last episode, what were we doing? We were looking for the Goblin Tinkerer, and just kind of preparing for, today's episode. So today we are going to be looking into going and defeating the one and only Wall of Flesh. So this is not going to be the easiest thing, but it's also not going to be that hard. We need to have water walking potions, and I would also like, what are they called? There's another potion. Let's grab, do we have water bottles? And Mr. Guide, can we talk to you about how to craft things? So what I want to do today is we're going to get some water walking potions if we can. We need shark fins. Ooh, that's something we don't have yet. And there should be another potion. Inferno, no. Oh wait, no, never mind. Our obsidian shield is the other thing. Right, it's not a potion. So we need shark fins for this. Okay, we can handle that. Which side do we want to go to? I guess we'll go jungle side because why not? We've explored both the oceans pretty well. So what I want to do is I want to head to the ocean. We're going to fight some sharks and see how many shark fins we can get. I went ahead and duplicated a couple things off camera. One that I felt really bad for was bunnies, just because of that animation of, squashing them, was a little bit, I don't know, it was a little graphic, it felt like, but we can now spawn in as many bunnies as we want. I also did the same with, pumpkins. We have all the pumpkins we need. Now, there is still some things we can get from pumpkins. Breaking the large grown pumpkins does give us it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance. It's really small chance, but there is a pumpkin pet that we can get that would be really cool because it is the Halloween season, aka it's October. There's a lot that we can get from various things, and I'm hoping that some of them we can actually. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I've not seen the, thunder before. That's new. Kind of cool, too. Very atmospheric. I wonder if there's... What was hitting me there? Oh, there's a bat. I didn't see the bat. I wonder if there's any, if it's just a visual sound thing, or if there is actually, maybe we can go find thunder. Lightning, whatever. The actual, lightning strikes. Maybe it does something, That'd be kind of cool, but I doubt that that's the case. But yeah, that is new. That is really kind of cool. I don't know if it's brand new or not. Ooh, we got a goodie bag. We got our first goodie bag. We need 10 of these in order to get the wonderful power of duplicating them. And once we can duplicate the goodie bags, we're going to get a lot of things. There is a ton of costumes that we can get. Now, goodie bags are, if you've never experienced Halloween in Terraria, goodie bags are like a fairly low chance of spawning from a drop, but not that low. How many seashells do we need? And starfish. We need 5. Okay. Ooh, that's a thing. It is a material that can be placed. Okay, I guess that's just a special. Some of these are just special. There's also going to be ravens that spawn. Those are unique to Halloween. Zombies are all wearing costumes. It's kind of cool. we'll kill everything. There is our second goodie bag. Okay, so we have some things to duplicate. So seashells, starfish, this thing, tulip shell, and then we need water walking potions. That's what I'd like to try to get before we before we head down to the underworld to fight the Wall of Flesh. So hopefully we set in the water. There is really cool ways you can make like farms and stuff to kill the various like sharks and stuff that you can get in the water. But let's get out here, and I half want to see if there's any more chests. We have something that our little friend is attacking. There's also some crabs. Okay. We need to get out of the water before we drown. Okay. Hey, sharks. Sharks are pretty lively. How many shark fins do we need? That is a lot of shark fins. Okay. You know what? We're gonna worry about that another way. Alright, let's go home. Let's go ahead and quick stack everything. We're gonna put that away. I guess we can sell some seashells. And we gotta store the stuff. Alright, well, let's just go for it. I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. And hopefully we can kind of deal with all the lava mostly is kind of the issue. But we should be okay. Is this the cave system I want to go down? It is. So this will take us to the underworld. And once we are down there, we're going to be looking for a voodoo doll. So unfortunately, in order to summon the Wall of Flesh, we have to murder the guide. And that's not that big of a deal. He'll come back. Well, not him specifically, but another guide will come back. And then we can, if we ever want to fight the Wall of Flesh again, which we probably will, we can do it again. So it's not that big of a deal. One thing to note, though, is kind of lore ideas of, since the Wall of Flesh is summoned when the guide dies, that kind of implies that the guide is the Wall of Flesh, which is creepy to say the least. And kind of like the what's his face, the clothier is the old man is Skeletron. It's definitely something that is probable. But being on this easy difficulty, I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble. You know, we're gonna make a shortcut. I don't think we'll have too much trouble dealing with the Wall of Flesh. So let's just dig down, I guess, right here. Rather than going around, I think this will be a little bit quicker. And yeah, the hope is that we can kill the Wall of Flesh today. Start into Hardmode, and then be horribly underprepared for everything. Hardmode is not easy, strangely enough, but should be easy enough in this difficulty mode. Spiders. I hate spiders. Ugh. Alright, so let's head as far down as we can get. Gotta be careful of the lava. That has obsidian on it. And we're pretty good in terms of, like, I had to see which way to go. We're pretty good in terms of, like, weapons and whatnot. We're probably going to use our bow mostly against the Wall of Flesh, just because I think that'll work the best. The Imp Staff also will help, as well as the Crimson Rod. The Crimson is almost better to have on your first playthrough, while the Crimson itself is a little bit more difficult. A lot of the weapons and stuff that you get from it are a little bit nicer, but that's just my opinion. It's pretty even either way you want to go, but like I said, the Crimson Rod is super useful, especially against the Wall of Flesh. And cool, we're here. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So we do want to be as far over one side as we can be. And we have wings, which is also really nice. That'll help against the Wall of Flesh. Alright, that was strange. We really should prepare this, but I'm gonna be very gutsy and just kinda go for it. Alright, so because one good strategy you can have, if you don't, there's a bunch of different ways you can kind of deal with the Wall of Flesh. So if you're not familiar with the Wall of Flesh, basically what he's going to do is, when we summon him, by throwing a voodoo doll of the guide into lava, or letting one drop into lava, either way. Alright, that was not good. Alright, let's build this a little bit. Just get rid of that. Okay. So what the Wall of Flesh is going to do is, basically, we're going to summon him. He's going to come from one side, and go to the other side. Simple as that. But we don't want to get in his way. He will hurt really badly if he catches up to us, and that's not something we want. Now, all the while we're going to be wanting to just basically attack him. There is some ways to deal with. One big thing is there's going to be fire damage if we're not careful with where we're going and all that. So there's a lot of... Oh, that's a geyser. That's a trap. How many of those? 5. We also have some hellfire arrows, which are really nice. They're just stronger fire arrows, basically. But yeah, so one of the big things with the Wall of Flesh is the fact that he's going to be constantly moving to one side, and that is usually pretty dangerous. However, we can do a couple of things if we really want to make this easier. One common thing is you just build a bridge. Just build a bridge, a solid bridge, through a lot of the underworld, and it'll be fine. I really don't like doing that one because it's annoying, takes a while, and all that fun stuff. There's a Voodoo Demon. And, whoops. Heart Reach, no. Okay, so that Voodoo doll accidentally fell into the lava. So this is Wall of Flesh. Another way we can handle the Wall of Flesh is to basically we can basically just make a train. Minecart, there we go. That's what trains are called in this. So we're just gonna shoot arrows at him until hopefully he dies. In harder difficulties, he speeds up quite considerably as he takes more damage. I don't believe he does in this one. So Wall of Flesh is actually pretty easy. Just put that there. And continue shooting arrows in the general direction of the Wall of Flesh. So you can do minecarts. That also works pretty well. But he's gonna just shoot a bunch of stuff at us. Hey, the guy has come back. So you can kind of see why the Crimson Rod is really good. It's usually a lot more hectic. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. Let's just... Yeah, he's starting to move a little bit faster. But not that much. And he's shooting a lot of things at us. But our health is fine. And the Wall of Flesh has been defeated. Ancient Spirits of Light and Dark have been released, aka the Hollow and the Crimson. And yeah, here is all of our stuff. Ooh, we got the Assault Rifle. That is not bad. We're going to take these Crimtane bricks because one, they look really cool, and two, collections. But congratulations, we're now in hard mode. I didn't mean that to happen. I wanted to go further to the side, but unfortunately, it happened. Anyways, also get the Pone Hammer, however you want to pronounce it, and then we get the Clockwork Assault Rifle. Now, both of these we're going to want to duplicate, and we can go ahead and do that right now. Now, we are going to need the Pone Hammer because it's required. I'll get to that in a little bit more later. But let's get the rifle as well. The Clockwork Rifle is actually pretty good. It's one of the better ranged weapons that you can get from, like, right at hard mode. But, yeah, let's go back home. And now we're in hard mode. So what does that mean? Well, it means everything's going to get a lot more difficult. Let's deposit everything we can for one. Our meteor axe we can get rid of. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And yeah, we have a lot of things to do. So we're going to keep the Clockwork Rifle with us. What do we want to replace? I don't really use that. We don't use the space gun at all. But before we do anything too major, let's quick stack that stuff. We don't need wooden arrows. But we do need arms dealer. I need some bullets. So evidently we already have those duplicatable, so let's just get all that we can. Oh, just the tungsten bullets. Okay. But yeah, so the Clockwork Rifle is really cool. It shoots bursts of threes. Not too bad. We're gonna need more musket balls later, so we'll worry about that later. And we can get some other stuff. We can get a mini shark, for example. Mini sharks are pretty good as well. But we're gonna want some other things first. And I don't remember how to get it, so we're gonna have to worry about that later. Anyways, let's reforge this. Demonic. Yeah, that's good enough for now. And yeah, first thing we really should do is well, we need to get new ores into the world, but we'll do that later. First, we're going to fish. So we need to go to the desert, the scarab fish. Do we have that one? We already do. Okay. Quest. We get some golden fishing potions, so I'm okay with that. Alright, so I guess... Ooh, that's an enchanted nightcrawler. That's kind of cool. I've never actually seen those. Because they only show up at night in the rain. But I guess what we need to do now is we need to go break some altars. So every altar we break... Also, we have new enemies. Watching eyes, which are like mini eyes of Cthulhu. Wraiths. Yeah, it's gonna get nasty in here. And you know, let's just do a little bit of surface exploration. We're not gonna break anything today. We'll save that for next episode. We'll start doing the new ores. Among other things, we'll kind of find. But we're gonna start encountering new enemies. And I actually don't remember what the Crimson gives us. Like what enemies are in the Crimson. Because these guys are all normal. Other than the Wraiths, which... I don't know why we're getting those. Oh, right. The Herplings. I don't know. I don't remember how to pronounce the names. I'm not gonna stick around and find out. I'm just looking for more mushrooms. And some other things that are going to start happening now is the Crimson can spread now. And it can spread decently well. That's one thing that's actually concerned, and if we don't like it, we can actually change that. For the time being, I think we're gonna just... I don't know which option it is. We're just gonna keep it on whatever option it is. It's not that important. Not that big of a deal anyways. But it is something that we do need to be mindful of, especially later. Because there is going to be... Why is there shade wood? It's really strange. Also, we don't have an axe anymore. I just realized that. Oh well. I don't really plan on chopping down any trees, and I don't understand why there's all this wood just lying around. That's really strange. It's a raven! And it killed the raven. But yeah, so one of the big things is the Crimson and also the Hollow can now spread a lot easier. And that's not good for obvious reasons, but more importantly, it can take over the jungle. Only the Crimson, though. The Hollow cannot take over the jungle. But you might be asking, well, what is the Hollow? Well, the Hollow is a new biome. It is the opposite of the Crimson, Corruption, whatever. It is the, like, good side, but it's also pretty bad. One, it's dangerous, and two, it's dangerous. But when we defeated the Wall of Flesh, there was two... how do I want to say? The two, like, diagonals of Crimson and Hollow that spread through the world. So, do we have all the cactuses? I don't remember. I think we do. I can't... What am I trying to do? I can't pick them up. Ooh, we got a black lens. Those are relatively rare. They're also not that useful. They're useful for a couple of things. Okay. So... an oasis. There's also a couple other bosses that I need to look into how to summon, when to summon type stuff. There is 2 new bosses, I do believe, that we are going to have to take care of at some point. But, yeah, let's use our gun a little bit. If we find anything, I think we're already at the ocean. Alright, let's just flow down here. There is a chest here. Anything good? Not really, but we'll take it. Alright. And that means the hollow is on the other side. So let's quick stack our inventory and go the other way. So yeah, the hollow is like a light version of the Corruption Crimson. The Crimson is very much like flesh and blood and guts, and the Corruption is, well, corruption, but the hollow is right here. So this is the hollow. It looks pretty, and it's actually pretty dangerous. So we have hollow sand. So is this pearl sand? No, that's just sand. Is any of this pearl sand? No, none of it got pearl sand. Are you just a normal hopping jack? That is a different enemy. So yeah, this is the hollow. If we can find some rocks. So that's really close to our base, which is not the best. Yeah, because this is Pearlstone. So there are a few enemies that can spawn here. This is one, the gastropods. They are probably the most dangerous ones. There's also unicorns and pixies. Yeah, so it looks like it ends right here. Wow, we got a tiny little hollow. But if we were to look at our map, basically this diagonal, and then I bet a lot of this is new. It's basically just 2 gigantic diagonals. So there's going to be some underground hollow if we go this way. And there is, right here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have much hollow at all. So, yeah, we'll just kind of let it set and whatnot. But anyways, now we know where that's at. We can get more hollow biomes by breaking altars. So that's what we're going to do next time. Breaking altars with the pawn hammer, which says that it can break demon altars, will give us 2 things. One, it will spawn in a random new ore. There are 6 different ores, and of the 6 different ores, we're going to get 3. Much like the normal ores, there's technically 8 normal ores. There is the, iron, gold. There's what? Copper. Copper, tin, iron, gold, lead, tungsten, platinum. Right? Is that iron, gold, tin, lead, tungsten, platinum? I'm missing one. I think silver. I forgot silver. So there's a lot of ores. There's technically 8 ores, but you only get 4. There's 2 of each tier. Similarly, there are 6 hard mode ores that we'll get from breaking the altars. We will get a total of, well, 3 of them. And then the other 3 we can get from fishing, which, Bobby, do you have another quest for us? Slime fish. Do we have that? We do. Bobby, it would be nice if you gave me some new things. Pillaging me pixels. That is a reference to Pixel Piracy, the other game by Relogic. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are now in hard mode, and that means we need to get more housing. I do believe. Hey, let's see. No, we still have a few rooms. And yeah, we have 3 more rooms, so we have a little bit before we have to worry about housing. But we mostly need to worry about can I sell you that back? I didn't actually need it, evidently. Anti-portal. Interesting. I don't know about those. Anyways, next time we're gonna get the new hard mode ores and start working towards well, hard mode stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.